Let's bring in conservative commentator Isabella DeLuca and conservative Gen Z influencer Bo Loudon. Thank you both for coming on. Bo, to you first, because you were at Mar-a-Lago last night and you were there with your buddy Barron Trump and Elon Musk was there. It had to be fantastic. How was it? What can you tell us?
Oh my gosh, it was incredible. Best night of my life. Everyone was going up to President Trump and saying congratulations long before it ever was called, because it was so clear what was going to happen. You know, we had Kamala Harris touting how well she was doing with Gen Z voters, claiming her brat summer and whatever else, when it was embarrassing for her, more than I've ever seen. She ended up performing 11 points lower than Joe Biden did in 2020. Among young people, among Gen Z voters. So, I mean, that was just a great night. It was awesome to see. The energy was unstoppable.
That's great. Isabella, Puck News, talking about the vibe. Puck News writes the following here. Kamala's wasted youth. It goes on to say, despite the brat summer hype, all the clever and demure posts from Kamala HQ, and the promise of generational change, in the end, it turned out that Gen Z wasn't very interested in Kamala Harris. What is it that you think is not interesting, Isabella, about Kamala Harris?
I mean, listen, she's kind of run on this single issue that abortion is like the most important issue to women, and it's really not. For the better half of 8 years, the left has spent their time demonizing Trump supporters and Republicans in general for wanting to protect the unborn, for wanting to secure their borders, for wanting to put America and Americans first, for not wanting their tax dollars to go to funding foreign wars and other countries. And so I don't think that message resonated with Gen Z this time around.
You know, what I was saying last night to someone on the set here, Bo, is that Donald Trump is 78 years old, but he seems to have the ear of young people. And I think a lot of that is because of what you have done and what Barron have done, recommending that he go on podcasts like Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan subsequently coming out and endorsing him. It's got to feel good to see that some of that really was working with younger people, Bo.
100%, and I couldn't be more happy to do it. You know, I did it all out of just utter respect for him and his mission, and I couldn't be happier to see that. You know, and I love thinking that I certainly had a hand. I got a lot of congratulations texts and things like that from people, and it was awesome. It was great to see. But you know what? I don't even think that I made the biggest deal. I think who made the real difference is all you people watching right now, all my audience, all these guys. You guys may not have millions of followers. You may not be some big celebrity that I went to get to endorse them, but you guys are the ones that made the difference, because there's millions of you, and even if you're posting something to your 500 followers or going up to your 50 friends and telling them to vote for Trump and telling them why, they made the real difference, and I couldn't be more proud of America for this historic night.
And Isabella, I want to play some sound. This is a student in Wisconsin. Listen to him.
I think people saw that Donald Trump wanted what's best for the American people, and I was happy to see that he won. Myself, I just thought that he had my own best interests in his mind, and just for all the American people too.
Isabella, this is something that you have talked about, that young people truly want not just what's best for them, but what's best for America.
Yeah, I mean, you know, young people that you want to get married, they want to own homes, they want to be able to afford things. And under the Biden administration, it's just been really difficult to do that. I think young people are really waking up to that. This administration has put America and Americans last, and I think Gen Z is sick of it.
Yeah. Lastly, Bo, to you, are young people changing, or is the Democratic Party changing so much that young people are just shifting away?
Well, that might be it. You know, as RFK said, he didn't leave the Democratic Party, they left him. And I think a lot of these young people feel the same way. When I said, you know, last time on your show, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden promised in 2020 that they were going to make college free, and they obviously failed to deliver on that promise. Trump now says he's going to make college more affordable, and we know that we have a president who makes promises and he keeps them. So that's why we voted for him. That's why we showed up for him like he showed up for us. And we're tired of seeing him being kicked around and bullied for wanting to save America, and that's why Gen Z really resonates with him, and that's why we want to vote for him, and that's why he deserved our vote. We didn't want Kamala Harris, who just thought nothing less than we were stupid.
Bo Loudon, Isabella DeLuca, thank you both for coming on.